Two-Headed Snake, Session 3. When we last left our heroes, they're flying to North Borneo, and they see that they're between the clouds looking at this mountain, one of the tallest mountains in North Borneo. And they spot these giant bat-like creatures heading towards their plane, and two of them go through the windshield of the airplane and rip the pilot and co-pilot out of their seats, and they fly away. One is right next to Dr. Mesmo, but he's on the outside. Its tail is sawing through the aluminum body of the plane. One has broken through the back of the plane and is crawling over the cargo that's in cargo nets. And there's also two others on the outside that are on top of the fuselage, and you just see the tips of their tails cutting through the top of the fuselage. And that's where we last left it.
So basically the front windows of the plane are gone. The pilot and the co-pilot are out. So
and then the back of the plane, it tore out like the back part of the plane, like maybe there might be a back door, and it tore through that, and that's where this other one's crawling on top of your cargo.
So there's two outside still. There's one on the wing and one coming in the back. Okay.
Yeah, and then there's one outside of Mesmo's window.
I've got that. I've got that moment of the Twilight Zone when he's on the aeroplane.
Yeah,
seeing the creature on the wing.
So we'll go by Dex order. Longfeather, you're first.
Oh Jesus! I guess I'm gonna start searching the plane for parachutes. I kind of think we're not going to get out of this.
Okay, do a luck roll.
Okay, 61. So that's I guess there's no standard success, right? So it's a success.
No, it's your luck. You made your luck.
Yeah.
You find a parachute.
Okay. Any more than one?
That's the one you found. I don't know if you're going to spend more time.
Yeah, I'm gonna search for other people.
Dr. Ashstein.
Come on, fuckers!
The doctor is going to he's going to go to the cockpit, and I'm going to use my resourceful skill to pull out a book on piloting.
Look what I happen to have in my back pocket.
Yeah, exactly. And I'm going to attempt
to...
you
do notice the plane does have a radio.
Okay.
Maybe we're effed in the A. We're effed in the A.
Yeah.
but you notice about the pilots, the plane is going to start diving soon. But it's good you went to the pilot seat. It is a little bit windy there.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay, so it's their turn. So one of them is moving further forward in the plane, and then the other one, it's going to try to use its tail that's cut through part of the fuselage, and it's going to try to quote unquote tickle Dr. Mesmo. It's trying to the tail is like gone through the hole, and then it's going to try to tickle him, which is a maneuver.
Right.
So you can fight back or dodge.
Right, let's see which is better. I might actually fight back because it's actually better.
Okay.
I got 26, which is just in a regular.
He has a regular. If you want to beat him, you have to get a hard.
I'm going to spend the luck. I'll spend 6 luck to make it a hard.
Okay, so actually, in addition to avoiding his tail coming through the plane, you can actually do some damage to him.
Right, yeah. I wouldn't have had time to get anything out, so this would be just me using my hands. So that'll be 1d3. So d6. Oh, 3.
Oh, so you notice it has like a leathery hard skin, but you were able to get through that and do some damage to it.
Mm.
The other one's moving up through the cargo, and it's getting close to Jack. So, and then the other two on top, they've peeled back part of the fuselage, and now it's Jack Bronson's turn.
I am going to shotgun the one that's coming at me.
Okay, the one coming up from the tail.
Yeah,
okay.
Yeah. Or say attempt to shotgun it in the face. And that is a hard success.
Okay, damage.
One rolled right off the table. So, ooh, wow. 17. That's 20 points.
20?
Wow.
You obliterated. How do you want to kill this thing?
Its head just explodes into a fine red mist, and the body crumples.
Okay.
Onto
the crates.
Yeah.
That's exactly what happens.
It's like an overripe melon, you know.
Dr. Mesmo.
I'm also going to pull out my shotgun. Are there any more inside the plane?
Not yet. They will,
right.
But there's the one right next to you at your window seat.
Right. If I shoot through the window, is it going to get classed as cover?
No. It's trying to get you. It's basically sort of moving, but you'll get a bonus because it's point blank.
Righty-ho. Okay, so I mean my shotgun skill isn't brilliant, but I need to use it to try and get it up. Yeah, so here we go. I'm going to use a solid slug as well.
Okay.
So I might spend. You can spend luck on.
Yes,
can't you?
So you rolled your bonus die, right? So
yeah, and I still failed, but I'll leave it because I don't want to waste any more luck.
Famous last words. Okay. So you miss it. You puncture a chunk of the side of the plane out, right? Like a hole where your solid slug ripped out a part of the fuselage. Hey, Longfeather, I assume you put on the parachute?
No, I'm going to hand. Well, who's not fighting? I guess
they're all sort of. Well, Ashstein's trying to land the plane, so.
Okay, I'm gonna thrust the parachute as I pass to Dr. Mesmo, and then keep looking.
Okay. Okay. Do another luck roll.
Okay. 16 made it.
Oh, 16.
Yeah.
Yeah, you find the big cache of parachutes then with the 16.
Is there enough for all of us?
Yeah, there's enough.
Okay.
Oh, yeah, there's also, in the plane is also this guy too, right? He's with you, right? Dr. Connors.
Oh, he's there? Okay, I forgot.
Who is he?
He's the medical personnel to look at this potentially, it's either hepatitis A, highly infectious hepatitis A, or something called yellow death.
Okay.
I mean,
okay, well,
meta-wise, you can sort of guess which one it is, but
yeah. Okay, so I'm gonna yell to him to come over to the store of parachutes and tell him to start. Tell him to start handing them out, and I'm gonna grab one, put it on, and then run to help fight.
Okay. Dr. Ashstein.
Okay, so after I've been looking at the book, I'm going to try to take over the flight controls.
Okay.
I mean, I as much as I have confidence in you learning to fly in 15 seconds, I have less confidence that these things aren't going to actually tear the plane apart so it can't fly.
And probably get on the radio and tell them what's going on.
Okay. So you don't have pilot, right?
I do have some skill in pilots.
Aircraft?
Yes.
Oh.
I have a minuscule amount in it, but I do have it.
But you have a choice. Either it's just a hard strength roll or pilot if you just want to pull the stick back up.
My strength roll is probably going to be a little bit easier to get.
Yeah, try a hard strength roll to just take it out of the dive.
Oh yeah, I got that.
Okay,
Yeah,
so now you've pulled out of the dive, but you don't know how to land this thing.
That's what the book's for.
Yeah, and also the radio. So there's a radio.
Exactly.
Okay, now it's their turn. Oh, the other one, Dr. Mesmo. That one has decided it can't tickle you, so it's going to try to get you with a talon.
All right, I'll attack back. Oh, I got a 1.
It missed.
Wow.
So you're fighting back, so you can only use the shotgun butt as a club. So that's a die 8, which is max. So you do at least 8 points plus your. You have a body build bonus?
I don't know. Well,
Okay.
I rolled 6 on an 8.
Oh no, you automatically do 8.
Oh, actually, yeah, because I got an extreme.
So you club it, and it's like you slam it against its head, and then it just makes this horrible screech, and then it launches off the plane back into away from the plane.
Ooh, I'm feeling really manly now.
So Jack, one is coming through the plane at you from the roof.
All right.
Fight back or dodge?
I'm gonna fight back. I'm gonna use my shotgun like a bat.
Okay.
All right. So since I'm fighting back, I roll my combat skill instead, or what?
It's your grappling, fighting grappling.
Yeah. I got a success.
Okay, it failed, so do your damage.
Okay, so that's a D8 then?
D8 plus your build if you have a bonus.
Yep. 4 plus 6, 7.
Wow. It's hurt, but it hasn't given up the fight. And then I think its partner's going to go after Longfeather, so the other one. Longfeather, fight back or dodge?
Dodge. Definitely dodge. 28, so let's see. That's a hard success.
I got a regular, so you dodged.
All right.
And then Dr. Philip Connor says, no, we can't abandon the plane. The viral analyzer and all the equipment's in the plane.
I turned to him and say, Doc, we're not in a plane, we're in a flying gazebo right now.
I'm sure our good doctor will hold it together.
Dr. Mesmo, did Jack? Oh, no, Jack, you get to go. Because
all right, so the thing that I hit with my shotgun as a club, I'm going to turn it around and fire at it with the shotgun now.
Go ahead.
Okay, got a hard success.
Okay. Damage.
Always wants to roll off the table. 12.
You kill that one too. And then Mesmo. There's only one left. It's fighting Longfeather. If you shoot at it, you could move closer, and then you can offset the penalty by fighting into melee with the point blank if you want.
Yeah, I'll do that. And I'll use my other shots. It's a solid slug again, so the bookshot won't hit him. Right, let's go. Oh, 26. I think I've missed it by... Oh, I missed it by 1. I'll spend the 1 luck to make it a...
You know how much damage you do with solid slug?
I've got it on my card here. Yeah, it's 1d10 plus 6.
Oh, wow. Roll it.
6, 7, 8, 9.
So you hit it with a slug, and then it makes this horrible screech, and then it flies through the hole it made on the roof and out of the plane.
I'm feeling really, really kind of confident at this point now. That's two that I've scared us.
All right, so all of the
yeah, they're all gone.
They're all gone. Okay.
2 dead, 2 flew away. 2 of them have your pilots.
All right. I'm gonna make my way up to the cockpit.
Yeah. Do you have? So the radio. You hear it's from where you're supposed to land. There's like a control tower. And if you tell them your situation, they can try to talk you into landing.
They don't need to talk us into landing. We want to land.
Well, talk you to landing.
I know. So, does that require a roll, or just to?
Well, Dr. Ashstein says he's going to land the plane, right?
Yep.
All right. I do have a navigate, and I can pilot a boat.
Yeah,
I don't know. Well, they're kind of like rudders, right?
Kind of a boat. Yeah.
It's kind of it's like an upside down boat, kind of,
I think does the doctor want to relinquish the control?
No, I'm just saying if I can help him, assist him, so I'll be yelling, no, more to the port. You're like, what?
Yeah. Just give me an extra bonus die on my rolls when it comes to it.
So they're going to talk you through the procedure, and what do you know, Mr. Luck with 99 luck? Guess what skill you're supposed to roll for landing this? Roll your luck. Don't roll double aught.
Well, I got 98.
Wow.
So you barely landed.
It's a bumpy landing.
Yep.
So you land, and there's an airstrip. I think I have a map. Let me see where my map is. So here's the overall map. The quarantine zone and the summit, Mount Kinabalu. So that's the overview. You're actually landing near the quarantine zone. And let's see, there's a bigger map. So you see this army camp and airstrip? That's where you're landing.
Okay.
And then they've created a quarantine zone. So, here's the weird part. The 2 maps, the north is not the same north, so I'm sort of not happy about that. So you see direction to summit, and you see the summit, it's like in sort of 90 degrees.
They have to rotate it.
Yeah, I don't know why they did that. That's like a mistake. So you land, and I have some pictures. NPCs. This Captain Lannister or Lancaster? Oh, Lancaster shows up. And he greets you. So he greets you. He goes, "Oh, amazing! Well, your plane looks like it's not flyable. I don't understand how you can land it. You must have a very excellent pilot." And like the cockpit's all blown out, and there's like holes all over the plane, right?
Yeah, so good doctor here seemed to do rather well.
What a little reading and ingenuity does.
Did you see anything from the ground at all whilst we were up there? Did you see anything flying around the plane, or
there was a cloud cover, and you came through the cloud cover, so they didn't see anything.
But you didn't see anything untoward prior, or
no? Or... But obviously, you ran into something. That's like extensive damage. That's amazing.
Well, if you come inside, we can show you exactly what we ran into.
Oh, okay. So you do that. You made a stand check.
Okay, so the bodies are still there. They're not like turning into hissing piles of goo or anything like that.
I think eventually they will.
I'll get a quick photograph of them again. Obviously, posing by.
You gotta create Dr. Mesmo's field guide to creatures.
Yeah. Yes, we got attacked by these strange things. Have you seen anything like this before?
He goes, no. This is incredible. Because maybe we should put in a crate or something and send it to a zoological society or something.
Yeah, that sounds like it could be worthwhile.
So Shapiro starts going through their equipment in the back, and he goes, "Oh no! Oh no! Oh no!"
I'm like, "Oh what?"
Those creatures, they've damaged the crate.
Is what's inside the crate okay?
Yeah, what was in the crate?
Okay, so you're there, right? So he opens this. He's looking at this crate that's been smashed open by the creature when it ripped through the side of the plane. Let me see if I have a good description. So inside the crate is a box. And let me describe the box. It looks like a mahogany box with dimensions of a standard tea chest, 20 by 20 by 30 inches. One of its four faces comprises of a two-part lid attached by brass hinges on the longer sides. There's a rotating brass disc with a four-pointed star holding the lid in place. He rotates the... and on each face there's some astronomy constellations.
Mm-hmm.
And he rotates... Like there's two carved fishes on the lid inlaid with gold. And you rotate the brass disc that's between their teeth, and it opens the lid. Inside the lid is a box full of a complex series of rotating hoops, discs, wheels, and gears, all made of brass and inscribed with astrological sigils. And inside, it's one of those like giant sort of astrolabe things. In the center is a fist-sized ruby.
Huh.
There's also a series of 6 dials, and you notice that there's something counting down.
Uh-oh.
But the dials have these weird symbols on it. You could think it's Nazcal or Nakal, right? The Nakal language. It's in Nakal, and one of these numbers suddenly just clicks down, like to another Nakal.
Uh-oh.
Goes, no!
Is there any other Nicole writing on there? Or just wondering if we could use our Nicole language.
Yeah, you could. Roll your Nicole if you want.
Oh my god, I've missed it by a few. If no one else passes, I'll spend the luck.
Let's see.
Nope.
I've missed it by 5.
I rolled 13. I rolled a 99, so no.
Hey, I made it by 1.
Yay!
Oh. So there's there's some phrases, but basically what you're seeing on the dials, it's sort of a countdown, which you already know. Another one is like a radius, like a set radius.
Oh, okay. A radius.
Yeah, there's a radius and a countdown. And the doctor goes, oh, and he calls it a Haftorang device. Haftorang. Let me type it.
Was that H-A? Let's see if I can see.
He goes, "Oh no, we only have 24 hours.
So what?
It would explode.
What explodes?
The ice.
What? Did I miss something? What?
Why are you bringing with you a device that's going to explode?
Well, it's in case we can't cure the Yellow Death. If the Yellow Death gets out, it will wipe out mankind. So we brought this just to sterilize the area, just in case we can't cure it."
So who knows how to disarm it?
Where's the off switch?
Well, it's activated and looks sort of damaged. But
I'm a gadget guy. Do your magic.
I could take a look at it and see if I can install an off switch.
So wait, so what was the plan? Who was going to disarm it if you were successful with the curing the disease?
Oh no! It wasn't supposed to be activated.
So you were supposed to activate it.
If we need it.
Only when we had to. But the creature, it must have jostled it and damaged it and set it off.
Who would know how to disarm it?
I don't. But
I look across at Arthur to see because knowing he's
you have weird science, right? So
yeah, mechanical.
You either need astronomy, demolitions, or science mathematics.
So mathematics I have.
Okay.
So how big an explosion is it supposed to be?
What's your mathematics at?
My mathematics is at 45.
Oh, okay. Yeah, do that.
And I'm going to spend a couple points of luck.
Okay.
Get it down to a hard success.
So you figure with your success, you figure you know how to deactivate this, but unfortunately, it's been damaged, and if you try to deactivate it, it will go off immediately.
Of course.
Okay. Can I increase the timer?
No. It's set. It's not like egg timer. You can set it to a different time. Can you imagine like the James Bond movies with a nuclear device and you just sort of reset the time? That ain't gonna work.
Can you tell how big an explosion this thing is going to make?
Well, it's marked on the thing, but it's in weird Serpent people units. But the doctor tells you they had preset the radius, so just he believes the radius is the quarantine zone.
Right.
So his job is to take this plus the viral equipment to the center of the quarantine zone, which is where there's a farm, and then he's supposed to hide it. And then try to find a cure for the virus.
Wouldn't it make more sense just to get the sick people, bring them down here without having to lug this all the way up there?
No. He says, then you might infect the soldiers and then it'll go out.
Oh, that would be a shame. They're so helpful.
You know, we believe maybe where the farm is like ground zero, so we want to take that and take a radius out, right?
Or what if we just dropped it out of the plane like a bomb?
Too late now.
But you don't have a backup plane for us to use?
But we should try to find a cure.
Oh, okay. What do we do about the bomb? That's kind of important too, because finding a cure there's no point if it's going to blow up.
You have 24 hours, so
and then it blows up.
Yes.
Yeah.
So then we're gonna need to drag. So we have to drag the bomb up there with us to the farm with the viral machine.
Yeah.
And
but the lieutenant will lend you a armored car to take.
Okay.
It's like an armored jeep.
That's
so better. You can put all this stuff in this jeep, and then he will not go with you because their job is to guard the perimeter of the quarantine zone. I think I did tell you that this disease is a lot more virulent than they thought. Usually it takes weeks for this disease to develop, and people are dying in 2 days, right?
Wow, that's some strong hepatitis.
Yeah.
Yeah. So they give you an armored car. You load the stuff, and while you're doing this, you notice the soldiers start shouting at somebody that's sort of coming towards the direction of the military camp from like the farm side, like that direction. And they yell at this person, and the soldiers are yelling at the person to stop, and they have the rifles out. The person is not stopping, and then they just shoot, and the person goes down. That is how they do the quarantine zone.
That's pretty quarantine.
Yeah.
Well, if it didn't stop, then
Yeah.
And as soon as I do that, Ashstein's going to take out his rebreather thing, apparatus, and just put it on.
This will be your beta testing, huh?
Yeah.
So you could do a spot hidden when this was going on, when the person was shot.
I got a regular. I think it was a regular.
Yeah, I got a regular success.
So the person, when they were telling to stop and everything.
Oh no, I got a hard. Sorry.
Oh, even better. So with the hard, you notice the person was shambling a little, not quite like just walking. And, you did notice it wasn't paying attention to the soldiers, but with the hard success, you notice the person was a little like shuffling a little. And just ignoring the soldiers, and they tell them to stop, to go back, and they kept on shouting, and the person didn't seem to be paying attention, and they just shot him several times.
Right. I've got a feeling that this fellow they just shot may have been infected. He was shuffling somewhat.
Yeah. Then Nostrada's pulling up his long gloves. He's putting on his 1930s hazmat suit right now. And he's looking at everyone. Don't eat anything. Don't drink anything. Don't touch anything.
I'll get out my sort of rubber apron that I brought and
so
those bits and bobs.
Yeah. So the lieutenant goes, well, it was a long flight. So he said, do you guys want to eat before you go into the quarantine zone?
Nope.
As long as it's safe and it's not infected.
Well, nobody's infected that's come over here. So,
well, where did the meat come from?
Oh, he goes, we're near this wild wilderness over here. They're clearing it for the farming, but one of my scouts, he found this unusual beast, and it is the most amazing.
No, thank you. No.
Was it black by any chance, this beast that he found?
What was that question? Was
this beast that he found black and leathery?
It's more like we think it's a new type of elephant. We've never seen it before.
That's what you guys are eating, huh?
Yeah. Oh, excellent meat. The most amazing, exquisite meat. We have its skin over here. We have skinned it. We will send it to Zoological Society. You want to see it?
We only have 24 hours. I think we should kind of get started.
Just go.
Well, Dr. Mesmo being Dr. Mesmo's interested in
You want to look at it?
Yeah, because he's an occultist.
It's this creature but skinned, right? It's like a weird elephant.
Right.
Yeah.
When you say weird elephant, in what way was it weird?
Well, does it look
compared to a regular elephant?
Well, you gotta look at the picture, man.
Oh, hang on. Has he put a picture up?
It's like it was an anteater and a giraffe and an elephant all got in a gangbang.
Yeah, I can see it now.
Yeah.
Okay.
And maybe a stegosaurus.
Yeah. Wow.
Yeah, when I see that, I don't think that'd be good eating.
I need to get a picture of that.
Gonna stand over it again with your gun.
Yeah.
Hey, this one, few creatures. There is no sand loss for seeing this.
Really?
No, I just think that happens after you eat it.
Yeah. Well, shall we press on then? And
okay. So they'll help you load your equipment, all the stuff that you brought. The good news is you landed the plane safely, so it's not scattered all over everywhere. So you have all your stuff. And you go on the road, and we have that other. So you go on this road, right? And the first thing you go is you get near the farm, and you actually see people protesting at the farm. There's natives. They're sort of protesting. You don't know what they're protesting. Do any of you have like? Oh, I think I forgot what the native language is. Let me check. Maybe.
I don't think we have a native language.
Oh, it's Malay.
I speak Tongan, Dutch, and Portuguese.
No.
I speak Spanish, French, and English.
Yeah, I don't think anybody will take Malaysian. So.
Tongan is it's in the family.
It's in the family. Okay. Yeah. What percent do you have?
It's kind of like German and English,
Okay, what percent do you have?
I got 20. So it's gonna be. I'm assuming it's an extreme.
You have an idea. They're angry about something, but other people will read the body language too. Why don't you roll it? But.
I got a 35. How important is it that we understand?
I don't think it's that important.
Okay, so I'm not going to spend the luck to get it. So, But I mean, we all understand they're angry about something. Okay, but not specifically what.
And then you notice that there's a whole bunch of people on the inside. They've put up. So you see a house that looks like a farmhouse, and then you see like a whole bunch of like a shanty town, like tents and stuff and huts next to the house.
I'm gonna guess they're angry about that.
And as you approach, Kazan, let's see, do I have his? Yeah, so the guy in the upper right corner, Kazin, Kazan.
Yes, with the big brimmed hat.
Yeah, he comes out. And he goes, "Oh, I am Kazan. This is my farm. Welcome to my farm." And he shakes everybody's hand.
Oh, are we through the quarantine zone now?
You're inside the quarantine zone.
I've got my big gloves on, by the way, like my big sort of latex sort of rubber gloves, and I'll shake his hand.
You have gloves on. Who else has gloves on?
I don't have gloves. My hands are in my pockets.
Okay, your hands. Are you shake his hand?
No, I give him a friendly nod. Hey, how's it going?
How about Longfeather?
No, if we're in an infectious zone, I'm not touching anything.
the mad doctor has his whole like.
Yeah, the doctor sits there. He has a little voice box thing that's kind of ticked on his side.
Yeah, I want a plague mask.
Yeah. Oh, thank you. It's fine.
I'm gonna light like a little bundle of sage and start waving it around, like let the medicine flow into the air.
He goes. So first he goes, "Oh, glad you are here. Oh, when can you clear these protesters off my land?"
Click. What are they so angry about?
They think mining people up the road. They have caused Mother Earth to be angry at them because before the miners came, there were great bounty of interesting fruits and things like that showing up, and then the miners must have angered Mother Earth, and then suddenly this great sickness fell upon them all.
Well, everything should be sorted out within about 24 hours or so.
Good.
One way or the other.
One way or another.
And he says, so if you look at the map, they've set up some medical tents on the far side away from his house, right? So that's where Dr. Shapiro will go with the bomb and the his viral thing, and he's going to start taking samples from the people that are sick. So he tells you that's what he's going to do, and he would like you guys to see if there's any. You're supposed to look for involvement of the inner night.
Those guys. So there was. When did the mining start?
Oh, so the mining. I have a timeline. February 6th.
And then everyone started getting sick?
No. They tell you February 27th there was a landslide that killed some of the miners. And then there were some small earthquakes. And then protests are March 14. Oh, March 13th, things start to like in the forest and stuff start dying a little. But it was these. But then March 6th, there were these strange fruits that showed up that were really amazing and great that they found. And then March 13th, some of these fruits start dying. And then March 14th, the farmers protested.
So,
and then on the 16th, people start dying from the Yellow Death.
Thinking these fruits, this new flora and fauna, you know.
And then the 19th is when those military people came and quarantined the area.
So wait, are there still the fruits around, or did they all get rot away?
Yeah, they sort of disappeared, and that's when the people started complaining.
Where were these fruits? Just all over the place, or just?
Oh, in the further north, like in the thicker forest area, but further north. If you look at the map.
Did you say something happened on February the 6th?
Yeah, the survey team showed up. So you see the survey camp? That's where these I think they're Brits or somebody went to do some mining, like bauxite or something.
Right. And then 27th, the landslides and earthquakes.
Yeah. But they say the survey team were setting off seismic charges anyway to do the surveys.
Right. What happened on March 14th again?
That's when the protest started.
Protest started.
And then people start getting sick like 3 days after that.
Yeah. The 16th, right. Yeah.
And this guy says, just like, get these people off my land. They are sick. They will make me sick. I don't want to get sick. And those survey people, the other locals, they want the survey camp people to get the hell out. So that's what they're protesting about. But he says they're here. All these people, I can't turn them away. They are my own people, but still, I'm afraid they will make me sick.
There's only one way to find out. So I think we should let them. I think we should let them. We should get these people. Everyone get analyzed and figure out who's infected and who's not infected. So we can start working on a cure for this thing.
So Sapiro will do the medical stuff.
Yeah. So while that's going on, we need to. I don't know. Where's the mining? Where's the mining and stuff taking place?
Oh, so the survey camps, you go back on the road and they tell you to go north, right?
Okay, so we're going towards the mountain.
Yeah.
Is there any way we can research like who got infected first and like see if we can put together like where they got it and what they have in common?
He's the doctor says he'll take care of that.
Okay.
But it doesn't prevent you from talking to people. He says if you want to talk to the people, maybe you can find out. But he will be collecting samples and working on setting up the equipment and running the viral analyzer. So you could ask people here, do you want to spend some time talking to some people?
Might be worth it.
Yeah, I guess get their take on things, see when the trouble actually started, and if anybody who got sick had contact with the fruit, I guess.
Yeah.
So actually, he wants help to carry the analyzer and the bomb to the medical tent. So when you take it there, you see past the medical tents, there's between the thicker forest and medical tents, you notice they built a trench there, and there's linen-wrapped bodies that they put in the mass grave. And then you see a young boy just sort of sitting outside one of the medical tents.
Who's got the best talky skills for this kind of thing? My appearance might put people off.
Well, he's probably going to speak the local language, right? That we can't speak.
Yeah, I'm not really a conversationalist.
I have some social skills between fast talk and charm, and do I have anything? Oh, and I have some in persuade too.
Yeah, there you go.
Yeah.
Hey, look, all the farmers have 20% English.
Oh.
I've got actually my persuade's quite high, with 60.
So, well, maybe you should then, because your persuade's a lot higher than mine is.
What sort of things do we need to know, do you reckon, then?
Well, if everyone here is getting their food from the same place, if there's a particular area that they're always, around, just kind of get a feel for like the area of infection to figure out where like ground zero should be.
Okay, I'll have a stroll over and. How old does this boy look, roughly?
He looks like maybe 12, but do a psychology roll.
That's pretty high. Psychology. I failed this. I'm a fool. I'm spending 3 points of luck to pass it.
He is traumatized by something.
Right. So,
he has a 1,000-yard stare.
Yeah. I'll go over and say, I'll try not to look too, too freaky, even though I've got a big rubber apron on and a pair of rubber gloves.
In the middle of a jungle, right?
Yeah. Hello there, young boy. What seems to be the problem? You look a bit upset.
He raises his arm and points at the mass grave, and he says, "My parents."
Oh, I'm very, very sorry to hear that. I take it they got caught up in this disease.
No, not disease.
Really?
No. Evil magic.
Oh. And what makes you say that?
I see evil spirit poison well.
Evil spirit?
Snake. Yes, it was a snake that walked.
Oh. And which direction did he come from?
And he points towards the forest. But I see him poison well with magic.
How long ago did this happen?
Let me check the timeline. March 15th, which is like maybe a couple weeks ago. He tells you a couple weeks ago.
And did anyone else see this snake?
No, they did not believe me. And now my mama and papa are both dead.
And I take it's only been when people have drank the water they've become ill.
Well, you don't know that?
I'll ask the boy that just to see if
he's not sure, but he thinks that's true.
Right. Have you seen anything else die that's drank that water? Have any of the animals drank it?
Oh no, it's from the well, so it's well water, right?
Yeah, I just wondered if they'd taken any out to give to their pets or anything.
So the answer is no, just people are dying.
Oh. That means the food must be safe then. But we could experiment with that, I suppose. Are you waiting to be seen in the tent, I take it?
No. Buddha has nothing to do. He watches his parents.
Do you know any tales about any snake people? Any legends?
He doesn't, but when he told people he saw a snake that walked, then some people make fun of him and some people tell him some ghost stories, but to frighten him. But he is frightened already.
I believe you. Trust me. I've seen these creatures myself. I'll actually just tell him that just to make him feel a bit more at ease and. Can I?
Yeah, so you see Shapiro, he's taking blood samples from people and putting in the viral analyzer to check something. So.
And that's in the tent that this kid sat next to?
Yeah, it's one of these tents.
I'll just give the boy a few reassuring words and just sort of tell him that we're here to help and we're going to do the best we can to put everything right. I'll call the others over and I'll sort of go to one side and call the others over just to tell them what the boys told me.
Okay, so it's poisoned well water?
Yeah, looks like it.
And his description is one of those reptile dudes.
So I think we should tell them to board up this well so no one else drinks from it.
Yeah, let's just put signs that say like poison or something.
So you want
contaminated?
You want to do persuade? You can do a persuade.
Yeah,
we're going to do that.
Find someone in charge and tell them.
Yeah. It's basically that farmer that owns this place, right?
Right.
Okay.
Am I the one with the best persuade?
It sounds like it.
Yeah, mine's only 10.
Rightio. I'll go to the father and I'll give him one of my best kind of freaky beady eyes to like to scare him into like kind of doing it. Yeah, I'll just say we found the source of where it's coming from and the well's been poisoned, so we suggest that you don't let anyone else drink from it.
Okay, roll your persuade.
Oh, 13.
Oh.
So that's one off an extreme, that is.
Yeah, he goes, the well. Is that possible? I've drunk from the well. But
when did you last drink from the well?
Today. It's my water supply. I use that to water my plant, water my crop.
I think you might want to go to one of the tents to get yourself checked out and get a blood test because you may be infected.
Oh, no!
Just as a precaution, but that is where the source is coming from. So we would highly recommend you to board it up and put a sign on it saying poison, do not drink.
He's upset, but you made your persuade roll, so he will do that reluctantly. But he's
gonna have to. We could radio this in and try and get our company we work for to ship in some kind of bottle. Some bottles of water. I don't know, like gallons of water.
I think back then it'll be oil drums of water.
Yeah. That kind
no
of thing.
such thing as bottled water.
Yeah. I was just trying to think of the term back then. But yeah, I think that would be the best course of action. I take it we've still got our radio with us.
Yeah, you do.
Yeah. Yeah, just tell them that we've located the source from this one particular area.
Oh, they tell you that's good, and they go, oh, and you tell them it's a serpent person, or?
Well, they know about these creatures anyway, don't they? Yeah, so we'll just say.
So they want you to remember. They want you to hunt them down. Right?
So I'll ask them. Do they have any ideas where they could be in this area? Have they had any other reports?
No, but if he's spotted, maybe you can track him down, right?
Oh, yes, long feather.
Yeah.
We can get your tracking skills on point.
Is there any evidence around the fountain?
The well? First do a spot hidden.
Okay. 22 is the best I rolled, so that's a hard success.
Oh,
wow.
Hey, you're looking around. You see a discarded test tube at the bottom of the well.
Okay, I'll fish it out and I'll hand it to the doctor.
Okay, there's no stopper, so it's by now it's empty, right?
Yeah.
And then you think you see some odd tracks near the well. It looks sort of human-sized footprint, but has these like ends and claws, right?
Sounds
suspicious.
So can we follow them back to where they come from, or?
Yeah, do a serpent person use a vial?
No.
I think not.
Is there any sort of residue left in this vial?
No, it's been sitting in the water, so it's diluted, right?
Well, it would stand to reason that if they have any stuff, any technology at all, they have to use science for something mixed with magic.
Yeah.
So a vial wouldn't be too far out of the realm of possibility.
Shall we gather up some supplies and go and track this thing then?
Sure.
Yep.
Okay. So it heads into the thicker forest, and then you follow the tracks. And at one point, you see a separate set of tracks. They're different tracks. They're like cloven hoof type tracks too. And then you notice the forest gets thicker and the growth is more lush. And then the track splits off. Like it's almost like this is more like a worn path, and then there's these paths. There's the hoof paths, and then there's the ones with the sort of the talons on the end of the feet, and they go in different directions.
The talons were the ones that were at the well, right?
Yeah.
Could that be one of the little dog creatures? Maybe if it's venom, which we know makes people sick, was used. Can I remember if it was like if it matches the dog creature's feet?
No, they don't match the dog creature's feet.
So go after the reptile people's footprint, or go after the hooved?
I'd say the one that was near the well would make more sense.
Yeah, the reptile.
Okay. So you follow it, and then the the forest jungle starts having this interesting faint blue glow from mosses, and then the trees start looking like a little bit different. Like the plants look strange.
Wow.
And then
well, should I go ahead and stealth up and so we don't get surprised?
yeah, why don't you do your stealth?
Okay.
Is everybody rolling, or just
No, just him. He's just stealthing ahead.
Yeah, I got a 10, so that's extreme.
Okay.
I'm gonna go a little ahead, so you guys hang back. That way we won't get
At
surprised.
one point, you see you see these things. They're small. They're like raccoon size,
Oh, geez.
and some of them are carrying spears.
They're carrying spears.
Yeah, and they're speaking some language you don't understand. But
I know what it is. Yeah.
Yeah. So they're
Out of game. I know what it is.
yeah. So they're just like talking the thing, but they haven't noticed you.
This is another Dreamlands creature.
How big is that?
They're a
Raccoon
raccoon
size,
size. Yeah.
They're very small. How many of them are there?
There's about 7 of them.
And are they in like a grouping, a camp or something?
No, well, they look like they're communicating or something, and then they're starting to point in the direction where you came from. With the
Are they? Okay, can I silently light a stick of dynamite on my arrow?
Yeah, you can.
Okay, I'm gonna light it. I'm gonna let it burn down a bit, and then I want to shoot the arrow right into the
Go ahead. Roll your bow and arrow.
Okay.
Don't fumble.
That's it. No, 26. So let's see, my bow's 80, so that's a hard.
Oh, you hit dead center of all of them. Roll your damage. It's 4 die 10.
Wow.
4 die 10.
I think it's 4 die 10.
Stick of dynamite.
They're not happy.
4 die 10. 2, 3, 4. Okay. 9, 10, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22.
Wow.
Kaboom!
Well,
What do you guys do? You hear like a dynamite go off.
what the hell? I go running towards it.
I'm jumping out the
Running
skin.
towards the danger? Okay. Okay, so you're running towards it. How about the other two guys?
I'll go towards it, but I'm not going to rush myself. I'm just going to kind of do a fast walk.
I fast walk towards danger.
I'm just gonna bring up the rear, pull out my death ray.
Okay. So eventually the dust and debris and everything clears, and you see there's just like, I doubt you'll find a little bits of things. They only had 4 hit points, so
Oh wow!
I don't know how much of the remains you would find after 20 points of damage for some of 4 hit points.
Little bits of fried meat here and there.
Yeah, you see some rat tails, and you're like, huh? Up to opossums or something, you know?
So I come running out of the jungle. What the hell, man?
I'll let everyone know. I saw there was a bunch of these little creatures. They looked like little raccoons with spears, and they were talking to each other.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
Oh, roll a sand check.
Me?
Yeah.
On my journal, I'm writing. I'm just putting down that like lung feathers starting to see things now.
I made it.
You made it?
Yeah.
Okay, you lose nothing. This is for seeing them.
Okay, I want to go investigate where the site where they were. There should be like little spears and stuff. Like, were they? Was this like a camp for them, or were they just kind of?
You're not sure. You basically obliterated there. You know?
So I'll go search. I'll go search the area then.
Do a luck roll.
Okay. 74. I think I made it. Yep, made it.
What do you want to find? A spear or a part of a creature?
Yeah, one of their spears. Just
okay, you find a mini spear.
yeah. And
You go,
did they and anything else? Like any evidence of their eatings or their
No.
eatings? Okay. Huh. Okay, I'll see if I can continue to pick up the trail.
Okay. You keep on going. Let's see, is that I think this other one's more interesting. You suddenly run into like it looks like we'll do it in this order. That's great. Do a listen roll.
23. 41, so a normal success.
Okay. So you hear some heavy footsteps, but it's from behind. Like, so the other 3 characters should roll listen too. So it's coming from behind you guys.
Oh, I think I failed.
Okay.
Got a hard success.
Yeah, you hear some heavy footsteps behind you.
All right, I'm going to take cover
Okay.
with my shotgun pointing in the direction of the footsteps.
Okay. So you see Jack Bronson do that.
And I like do the hand signal things, like, one thing, showing where it's going. And
I think when they see you go into the brush with the shotgun out, they have a good idea what's going on.
He's leaving us.
Dr. Ashstein, did he?
Yeah, I got a regular success.
Okay, what do you want to do?
He's gonna turn around and kind of get some cover to take a look at what it is. Yeah.
So, Dr. Mesmo, you notice your 2 compatriots sort of.
Okay. I'm going to do. I think this is the only fair way to do this. I'm going to roll to see if I actually say, "Where have you gone?" So, just trying to think what I would roll this under as making a decision of what I
probably
would
an idea or something.
Yeah. So if I fail, I would say it, and if I pass, I wouldn't say it.
Sure.
So what did I say? If I pass, I don't say it.
Yeah.
Yeah, you pass, you don't say.
Yeah, I don't say. I just saw a look around, going, "It's a bit odd."
What do you want to do?
I'll just carry on walking in the same direction I'm going. Just thinking, okay, where's everyone going?
So you keep on going, and then these two hit off on the side, right? They're trying to ambush something coming up, and you see. Oh, what does Longfeather want to do? Do you want to head back?
I want to stay stealthy, but I want to sneak back. Yeah, I want to backtrack.
There, okay. So you get back in a round or two. So these guys see this thing.
What?
Oh no!
What the hell?
No, that does not look friendly.
No.
Oh, yeah, that doesn't look good at all.
It's really big.
Oh, the mouth is on the top of the head, right? And it opens up.
Yeah.
Oh, God.
It's a sand check for you two.
Yeah. No, I mean, I remember seeing something like that in another book. I can't remember. Balls.
No, I got it.
No, I didn't.
If you make it nothing, if you fail, die 8.
Yeah, I rolled 100. So I lose the full amount or what?
Yeah, you lose the full amount. What's your max sand before you lose 8?
Max sand right now is 32.
Oh, you only have 32 sand?
I took a bunch of hits last time.
Oh, so you took a 20% right now.
He's gonna freak out.
20% of your remaining, not your total, not your max.
Yeah, it's 20% of whatever you're at currently, right?
Yeah.
So you already have your insane talent, right? So
yeah, I have insane talent.
But you definitely just roll a die 10.
3.
3. 2, 3. So you automatically get temporary insane.
But what form does it take?
Oh, where's my...
Hopefully it's a really quiet, stealthy form.
No. It's going to be like I charge it or something.
Well, the sanity charge is more lenient in the pulp, so... There's no stand there and do nothing, so... You got a 3?
Yeah.
3 rage.
Yeah!
Explodes in a spree of uncontrolled violence and destruction directed at their surroundings, allies, or foes alike for die 10 rounds.
Oh, God.
Are you rolling or am I rolling?
You can roll it.
I got 4 rounds of this.
4 rounds of rage.
All right, so I just...
Bring on the rage.
Yeah, I charge it and got my shotgun and just blam, 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 blam. Or more like blam, reload, blam, reload, pump action.
Yeah, let me see what its stats are. Because we'll go into combat.
It's probably raw, get rocked by it or something.
Okay, its dex is damn, these monsters are slow.
Yay.
Dr. Ashstein, what do you want to do?
I'm gonna shoot it with my death ray.
Okay, roll.
See, there's a reason I bring these things with me. Okay, so I got a hard success, so I'll roll.
Roll damage.
Okay. 13.
You hit it. You're not sure whether it did anything to it, but because it's sort of big.
Is it pissed off?
Yeah, it's big and pissed off.
So how tall is this thing? Like 8 feet tall?
It's a build 6.
Okay.
So you cannot do any maneuvers against it. Like if you try to knock it down, it won't work.
You mean I can't get it in a sleeper hold?
Yeah, you can't.
Dang.
But it's your turn.
All right, shooting. Charging and shooting.
Okay. You run up to point blank and just blast it.
Yeah.
Okay, roll. Get a bonus.
I got a hard.
Okay, regular damage.
All right, let's see. Not a great roll. It's at 6, 8, 9 points on the first one out of D46. Wow.
Okay, so you blast it. Most of the pellets bounce off of it,
That's not good.
and then like you see one little trickle of blood come down its side, and then it's really fucking angry. It's attacked twice. It has 4 arms, but it just gets 2 attacks. So
Alright.
you want to? Oh, you can't dodge. You have
No,
to
I'm full of rage. I got to attack.
fight back.
All right.
Oh, ouch. Okay,
I got a hard.
I got an extreme.
E.
Oh my god! And then let's do the second attack.
Okay, I don't get another attack on that then, huh? Alright, so
No, you still fight back. So
All right, so I'll fight back.
yeah.
Standard success.
Oh, it got a hard success. So this is gonna hurt.
All right.
So it hit you twice. I'm just gonna roll it together.
All right.
Right? You don't have any armor, right?
I don't think so.
I think Longfeather has armor. So
No, I don't have it on my sheet.
oh,
so.
I don't have enough dice. So I'll roll first attack.
You don't have enough dice.
That's quote of the night, that is.
Oh, no. You don't want to hear that.
No.
Let me. Is that right? 25 damage for the first attack.
All right. So for
Holy
the first attack, I'm going to spend some luck to eat 5 of those.
You can't just make it miss, huh? Isn't there a way to make an attack miss by spending luck?
No,
No. Okay. So let me.
but you want to save at least 30 in case.
Yeah, I know. So I got 10. I'll soak 5.
Is
Why
that
do you need
half,
30?
is that half your hit points on one shot?
That is almost all my hit points.
No, is that half your max?
It'll be half. It'll be more than half my hit points.
Okay.
Okay. So wait. So he did how much? 25.
25.
Okay. So I'm gonna take 10. Oops. Hold on. That's not 10. So that knocks me down to 1. So I'm now at 1 hit point.
Yeah, you have to make a con check.
Extreme.
You're conscious, and then it hits you again for the second attack.
Okay.
Oh, I rolled low this time.
You only give me 15. No, what'd you get?
15.
15. So if I spend the 30 to keep myself from dying, right?
Yeah, 30 is a miraculous escape.
Okay,
So it'll look like it killed you, but then you disappear for the scene, and you come back the next scene somehow with some story why it didn't kill you.
All right.
And you will get back some hit points.
Okay, I'll spend the 30.
Okay.
Otherwise, I will die.
Okay. The ones you don't spend 30, you spend all your luck.
All the luck.
Yes, you're at 0 luck.
Okay.
Well, the choice is dying or no luck, so.
All right, that's better than nothing.
So you spend all your luck. So roll, do a sand check anyway. Oh no, you're already insane, so you can't lose any more sand. So that's fine.
Yeah.
I was gonna do you almost died sand check, but since you're already insane, that's fine. So it hits you, and to all appearances, to everybody else, it smashed you into the ground or something, and you don't hear Jack anymore. And then you can think about how you show up at the next scene.
Well, I know what happened already.
Okay.
I slipped on some rat thing guts. And went down.
Dr. Mesmo, you hear like screaming and shouting and shotgun blasts and a death ray going on. You hear like a weird death scream from Jack.
Shit. I open the shotgun to make sure it's loaded.
I assume you load it with always the solid shot because that's what.
Yeah, I'm using the slugs, and then I'll sort of recock it and go. Okay, let's see what's going on.
You turn around. You're not a point blank, but you're in, I assume, close range, and you see this thing just pound Jack Bronson into the ground.
Oh my god, my jaw drops. I'm going to give it both barrels.
Oh, hey, sand check.
Sand check first.
Yes.
Okay. Right, let's get my stat sheet up. Sanity. Oh, my sanity's 91 at the moment, so I passed.
Okay, it's I think it's 0. Yeah.
Okay. And I'll let rip with the shotgun, and I'll have a disadvantage dice on this. Did you say it's normal range?
It's normal range, so.
It's normal range. I'm going to shoot off 2 shots, though. So, first shot. 29. I'm going to spend.
To hit it, okay.
How many? 4 luck for a hit on the first one. I'm spot on the second one, 25.
Okay.
Jesus
Nice.
Christ.
Roll them separately and tell me what you get.
Righty-ho. So it's 1d10 plus 6. So the first one, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. 13 on the first one.
Okay.
And 9 on the second one.
Oh, so the first one hits it, there's some blood. The second one hits it, bounces off, and then you see there's some blood bruising on it. Like it took some damage, but it almost didn't.
Right.
And that's your 2 solid slugs with your shotgun.
And I'm just staring at it and I go, fuck.
Oh, Longfeather, you just came back in time. Do a sand check.
Woohoo!
Sand check. Here we go. Made it.
Okay, you lose nothing. Yeah, you just got there in time to see Dr. Mesmo hit it with 2 solid slugs from a shotgun, and it just like turned its chest to the left a little. And there's some blood, but
Shotgun's not going to do anything. It's got bulletproof.
Dynamite arrow.
What about the fire gun, like from cover? Because like if I'm stealthy,
you can
I get
fire it. Yeah, you can
I get
fire
an additional attack from cover because of my perk.
Yeah, so
stealthy.
it costs you a point of magic, and then I think you just fire it.
Can I fire? So can I fire multiple times? Because it says I get an extra attack before.
Oh yeah, if you want to fire multiple times, it costs you 1 magic point per shot, but it's a penalty die for every. It's like firing gun multiple times, so every shot has a penalty die, but you can fire 3 times if you want.
That's if in one attack you fire multiple times, right?
Yeah.
But like my perk says, I get 2 attacks before the thing knows where I am from cover, from stealth.
Oh, so you want to do that?
I think I want to. Well, that would only be 2 shots. How many times can I fire it?
You can fire 3 times each time, so you can fire 6 times, and it's a penalty die for every shot.
And it costs me 1 magic point for every time I pull the trigger.
1 magic point per shot, but they come back 1 per hour.
Yeah, let's do that.
Okay, so fire 6 times, penalty die for every shot.
Wow.
For every shot. Okay, all right. Here's the first one.
Tell me if you malfunction, like high numbers, like 90.
Because that's the problem. I'm increasing my chance of a malfunction. I don't want the thing to explode in my hand, right? So maybe I should just shoot. What is the damage it does per hit?
I don't remember. I think it's let me look it up. I think it's a die 10 plus something.
I think I'm just going to fire it straight twice. That way, because my firearm skill is not that high. I'm going to guarantee a whole bunch of misses anyway if I do it.
Oh. So
I think I'm just going to...
It does a straight die 10.
Okay, yeah, I'm just going to fire it twice.
Okay. No penalty.
33, that's the hit, and 15, that's the hit.
Okay. Roll them separately.
The die 10 each?
Yeah.
Okay, and then there's fire damage, right? So the die 10. So 6 and 6, so 12 points total.
Okay.
And that's 2 magic points, right?
Yeah. So you cooked it a little. Dr.
Hopefully it's on fire.
Mr. Death Ray.
Okay. Yeah, I'm gonna fire it again with the death ray. Let's see. Okay, and what's that? I'm going to spend 2 points and make it an extreme success.
Okay, so what's your max? It's like 15?
So the max is 15, yeah. And then I roll an impale on top of that.
Don't bother. So you fire the death ray at it, and it makes a horrendous scream, and then it just collapses. And maybe the combined fire, it's probably on fire or something, right? Your thing's a laser thing, and
Yep.
Long Feather's thing is like a heat thing, so probably it's on fire. Its fur's on fire.
I'll try and get a photograph of it quickly before it burns. Yeah, I'm going to make a really interesting photo album up.
You're always in photo mode.
Yeah, you're gonna if anyone develops these pictures, they're just gonna die from insanity.
Hey, what happens if you make it like a flip book and then? So, Jack, how did you survive?
Well, I slipped on some rat guts, and that kind of like shot me under the foliage, and I was kind of like got tucked neatly into a hollow log.
Okay, and the people just see it smashing down like it just like then it hit like a rat or two guts and some blood and stuff spewed out. So they thought it killed you, but the foliage hid you from
and then, after the combat's over, you hear me go, oh, and I kind of groggily pull myself out with only 1 hit point.
No, I think you get more than that. Sorry.
How many do I get?
Let me look it up. I think you get something back for that. So, because basically, you're down to 0, but then you do the you get some back. So. Let me look it up. Avoiding certain death. Roll die 6 plus 1. That's how many hit points you start off with.
5.
Oh no, it says you regain. Well, let's see. So, you rolled a 5 or you rolled a 4?
I got a 4 plus 1, which is 5.
Okay, so 5.
So that's what I got?
Yeah, I think you should just start with 5. It would have killed you, so...
Alright, so I kind of crawl, stagger, crawl, and I'm like, can anybody get the number of that bus? I kind of stand up kind of groggily and...
I'll go over and help him to his feet and...
Yeah, medic!
Yeah.
Oh yeah, you did first aid.
I got boo-boos.
Yeah.
Who's got the best first aid amongst us?
That would be me.
Yeah, Dr. Ashstein.
I hand him my hit flask.
I take a swig.
Yeah. All right. Let's see. Yes, I got a hard success.
Okay, so it's die 4.
So am I rolling that, or?
Yeah, either one.
I'll roll it that way. Hey, 2 points.
Okay, 2 more hit points back. So
I'm at
you're
7.
healing. So
I'm not dead yet. I just feel like it. All right. Okay, so what are we doing now? What's the plan?
you're going forward, right?
Sure.
So you go even further, and you actually see Longfeather sees like these giant spider webs.
That's not good at all.
And you see the footprints have gone into this.
Sure. I'm sure they have.
I'm imagining we're gonna have to sneak through that.
Oh God.
Yeah. Okay. I guess I'll sneak in a bit and see how dense it gets. And
okay. So when you go in, you have to do a dex roll to not touch any of the strands.
Yeah, and can we do is there a way to go around, or there's...
You don't know how big this thing is, so you could go around and hopefully you can run back the tracks.
Okay, I got a 92, but luckily that's just a standard success, barely.
Yeah, that's not good enough.
Not good enough.
Ruh-roh.
Uh-oh. So you yeah, so you touched it. Let me see. Yeah, you know you touched it, but you don't know what's going to happen. What do you want to do? It was hard to avoid it.
It's impossible. So there's no way everyone's going to be able to avoid it. I mean, we're basically going to be going in.
Yeah, that's a fair assessment.
Yeah. Okay. I'll go back to the group then, because there's no point in me going alone if we're going to trip it anyway.
So you come back. You talk to them.
Yeah.
And behind you, this thing's on the spider web coming.
Oh. Can I do a Cthulhu sort of mythos thing to see if I've read about it at any point? Or
Yeah.
Nope, failed.
Yeah. but you might as well do a sand check. So now that
and I
That's
passed.
crazy, spider.
you lose 1 point.
1 point. Okay.
Pass. But yeah, this is coming from behind Longfeather on one of these strands of spider webs, and he's coming back like, I don't think we can pass this, and this thing's right behind him.
Well, now without
I've sort
letting it know.
I've sort of got my mouth open as he's walking towards us, and I'm pointing like behind him manically, kind of thing, for him to turn around.
Okay, so Longfeather's pointed the wrong way. Oh, Ashstein. I think you see this thing behind Longfeather, so you might as well roll your sand check.
Yeah. I passed.
1 point.
All right.
And Jack also sees this, so might as well.
Jeez. I did not pass.
Oh, hey. Die 10.
Oh, jeez. 10. God damn it.
Roll a die 10.
8.
8. That's a new one.
I don't think there's going to be another miraculous rat gut escape this time.
No.
I sort of feel like 8 is relaxed, but let me check. Because I think Matt's hit this number a lot. Oh no, 8 is alter ego.
Yeah, I think 10 was the relaxed one because I kept getting it all the time.
Oh, number 5 is relaxed. Okay.
Oh, it's
alter
5.
ego. Complete transformation is replaced by one completely different for 110 rounds. Alter ego is a mirror opposite of hero, where one is kind, the other is callous, where one is selfish, the other is altruistic.
Oh, Jesus.
Just because.
So he gets to be Bizarro, Jack.
I had to be cowardly.
Jack is like Popeye, right? He's
pretty much. He's like,
What's the opposite? Like some sort of
Wimpy?
Yeah, it'd be wimpy.
They just want a bunch of hamburgers.
Yeah, give me some hamburgers, man. I'll gladly pay you some other day.
Yeah, for die 10 rounds.
Oh, no, I'm just, I'm like, so I see this thing. I'm like, I think I'm going to go back to the aid station. I'll see you guys later. I don't want to do this anymore. All right, bye.
And I'm out.
Okay, roll a die 10. See how long that lasts.
Jesus Christ, my dice are loaded. 8 rounds.
8 rounds.
Can I try to psychoanalysis him to snap him out of it?
Yeah, you could on your turn.
Mm-hmm.
So, but Ashstein, I guess are you death raying it?
I'm gonna shoot it in the face. That's right. This thing's paid for itself. Let's see. I got a regular success.
Okay, roll damage.
15.
15. Oh, that hurts. And then, Jack is starting to walk away. Mesmo, you want to hit him with some psychoanalysis?
Yeah, I'll run over to him and start trying to bring him round.
Okay.
Oh, 10. I got an extreme.
You snap him out of it. What do you say to him to snap him out of, like...
This is from seeing the spider, I take it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'll just say to him, look, you've been around this big wide world and you've been beating up cultists for so long. You're going to let something like that, scare you off? You've killed, giant, I don't know what it was in that well, and snake people, soldiers, and you're going to let that... You're going to let pussy spider,
a little spider get...
So, yeah, I'll just say that to him.
Okay, so that snaps him out of it.
Yeah.
Oh, I forgot the spider got to attack, so it's going to jump on Longfeather. Do you want to fight back or dodge? Hello, Longfeather.
I want to dodge.
Okay.
Most definitely.
Roll your dodge.
Okay, 63. I think that's just a normal success.
Let me do
Yeah.
that. Oh, my dice are hot today. I got a hard success.
Okay.
Roll. So. Oh, wow. Let me do the damage. 4d6 is its bite. I did 16 on the bite.
Okay.
Is that half your hit points?
Yes.
Does that include your 1 point of armor?
No, I didn't take that off. So 15. So 15 total, but that's still half.
So half? Okay.
Yeah.
Do a con check.
Oh, yeah. Oh, 0-1. Sweet. Yeah.
Oh, you're conscious?
Yeah.
Now you have to make another con check.
Okay. For what? What's this for?
Poison.
98. Nope, I didn't make it.
Oh, 98. Oh, this is going to hurt. It's a 4d10 poison.
Oh, Jesus. Are you kidding me?
Oh, my God.
If you survive the round, I can probably cure you.
Oh. Oh, that's 18 points of poison.
So that takes me -5.
So
Ouch.
you have some choices. You can either burn. You can. I think if you burn 20 luck, it reduces 5 points of damage. That'll take you to 0, so you're not dying.
Well, I mean, I guess it would have been better. Could I have spent the luck to make the con check in the first place? Because that would have been more economical.
Oh,
that would have only,
so if you want to spend the luck, you have to get to extreme con check.
Oh, I have to get to extreme. Oh,
Extreme to reduce, and it'll be half damage.
Yeah, that didn't happen. Okay, so I spend how much luck to get to 0? 20?
No. 20 reduces 5 points. Oh, I think 20. Let me double check, but I believe it's 20 points of luck reduces. Oh wait, maybe it's not. Maybe that's Jack's ability. Let me check.
Well, his is 10. He gets a reduction, so his is 10 points of luck.
Yeah, it's 10 points to soak 5 damage.
But I think it's it's only a scratch. Oh, 20 luck to reduce 1d6. points of damage.
Okay.
So if you spend 20, you get die 6 hit points back from the minus. You're at -5, right? So that's low. You have to roll 5 or 6 to be not dying.
Okay, well, I got to do it.
Okay.
Roll. I rolled a 4.
So you're dying right now. Which means every round, if somebody doesn't do first aid, you have to do a con check.
Okay.
Or if you have 30 or more luck points. The other option is burn all your luck if you have 30 or more luck left.
Now I wait for someone to get to me.
Oh, pushing his luck. Okay, Dr. Ashstein.
Okay. I'm gonna see if I can finish this thing off.
Okay, go shoot it.
All right. Regular success.
Roll your damage.
15.
That does it. You kill it. Jack. You see the spider die. But you see it just jumped on Longfeather and just bit him. And Longfeather's on the ground.
I gotta suck the poison out.
Okay, go do first aid.
Ooh, extreme.
Oh, give him 4 points back.
There you go.
Oh, you're at +3. Hey, you're conscious.
Could I do? And when it's my turn, could I go over and use some sort of pharmacology to?
Oh, the anti-venom him?
Yeah.
Yeah. Go do your pharmacology.
Okay. Let's see. I got it. I got a hard success actually.
I'm just tempted to just give you the medicine roll, die 4, but that seems a little weak. How much poison did I say it was? It was like
46, I think it was.
No. It was 15 points or something like that, right?
Yeah. Yeah.
So let's say you give him back half pharmacology, so 7. Give him 7 back for.
There you go.
Awesome.
Next time we bring a very large rolled up newspaper.
Okay, so you get now. You don't care about the spider web. Well, there could be one more.
More, yeah.
You could just burn the web.
Oh, there's the size of an automobile, but Model T size, not.
Which is actually pretty big because the old 1920s cars were a lot bigger than what they are now, weren't they?
Well, yeah. Oh, 1930 cars are big, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
But you continue on.
I take it this is like a cave, is it? We're going through, or
No, you're in the jungle.
oh, right, okay. So it's just made like a web in the trees.
Yeah, web in the trees. And then you get past all this, and then finally you see a clearing, and you see like a cliff face. And hanging on the cliff face, well, first you see like this big hexagonal opening on the cliff face, and then you see some pieces of rock that have fallen down at the bottom of the cliff face, but there's still jungle all around. But the cliff face is like 50 feet up, and then you see like well, it's more like 100 feet up, but 50 feet up you see the hexagonal opening on the wall, cliff face, and then on both sides of the cliff face you see a dozen of those bat things.
What row?
They're basically resting, right? You see these things hanging upside down like bats on the cliff face on the 2 sides of the entrance of the hexagonal cave opening, and they're hanging upside down, but they seem to be resting.
Well, we made short work of them last time. I'm sure if they came at us again, we'd see them off.
There's a dozen of them total.
Are there any massive, like big, some of these jungle plants that can have really big leaves enough to sort of cover you?
Yeah, there are.
Could we hack one off and put it over us as camouflage and just kind of creep forward really slowly?
The cliff face is like bare rock, so a leaf moving by itself is sort of... I mean, you can get up to the bottom of the cliff face, but then to go up the cliff face, there are like easy climb up, but the problem is it's 50 feet of climb into the hexagonal opening, and the leaf, obviously it's some leaf moving, right?
None of us brought a flare gun, did they? I was going to say we could try and distract them with a flare, but no one said we were bringing one.
But I could use my skill and just have one.
Oh yeah, your preparedness thing. Yeah. I think you have to burn some luck, and then you have so much luck.
Yeah, I have a lot, so it's behind.
Well, yeah, I was just thinking if we shot a flare in like where they would see it, but in a different direction, in the hope that it would make them fly off that way, perhaps to investigate it.
How many of them are in there?
They're outside. They're hanging out around the entranceway, but outside they're clinging to the side of the cliff.
And I take it there's more than like 5 or 6 of them.
There's a dozen.
That's 12. Okay.
Yeah. Like 6 on each side, right? There's the hexagon thing, and then on the cliff wall, there's 6 on the left side and 6 on the right side, but various positions.
Yeah, we need a distraction. I don't know if the flare is going to be enough. Although frankly, if all that noise we were making just didn't wake them up and lure them all onto us.
Well, that was further in the jungle somewhere. But
we could rig like an explosion farther away with some dynamite or something.
That's probably what I would recommend. Something like that. I'm sure that would lure them away a little bit more than a flare would, because that would actually wake them up.
So do we want to put a couple sticks of dynamites someplace and then, I don't know, fire the death ray at it from a distance? I don't know how we want to do it.
Don't we have it? Do we have the dynamite? Do we have any like gunpowder or blasting wire or anything?
I just have the dynamite plus whatever wicks it has.
Like you guys wanted a long fuse. Nobody said they were bringing like a big coil of fuse.
Okay. See, if I use my skill, I can do that.
Yeah.
I could get us a long. I could just get a long. I can get us a long fuse.
You want to do that? Preparedness?
Yeah. I'll do my preparedness thing.
How many points it is? But spend the luck.
It's 10 points.
Yeah, spend the 10, and then you go. Oh, like a big long coil of fuse.
Yeah. I just so happen to have some right here. Yeah, so we can set that up.
Yeah.
Okay. Roll 2 die 6.
I roll on the 2 die 6?
Yeah, roll 2 die 6.
Okay. 12.
Oh, lucky man. So you blow it up, and all 12 of them launch off the cliff and head towards the explosion.
Go the other way! Go the other way!
Run.
Yep.
They go into the hexagonal opening.
Yeah.
Okay.
Sure,
so you
yeah.
go in there. It's really big. It's like it's a corridor that goes further in, and then it goes into a room that's hexagonally shaped. There's some weird pyramid in the middle of the room. There's 2 spinning rods up in the air, like suspended without any wires or anything. They're floating in midair and they're spinning. There's another. You see an opening on the far side. You're not sure where that goes, and then you see another opening on the other far side.
Again, could I do another Cthulhu Mythos roll to see if I've read about any of this?
Sure.
I know how to game what it kind of possibly is. No, I failed.
Okay. So there's this room with some weird hexagonal step pyramid thing that doesn't go up that high, and then spinning things, and then there's 2 openings.
Is there anything written on the walls or anything? Or
Not in this room.
So the 2 openings are on the ground floor, or are they up on the ceiling?
Oh no, they're in this hexagonal room. There's like, I don't know how to describe this, but they'll make it simple. One of them you look, it dead ends, doesn't matter, and the other one looks like it opens up in a hexagonal room.
Another one.
And there are markings. There are panels and weird markings in this one where there's panels on the along the wall.
Do the rods have like any kind of glow coming off them, or
No, they're just spinning.
And they're not attached to anything, they're just free spinning freely in the air.
Levitating and spinning by themselves. But in the other room, there's like Nazcal writing on the panels.
Should we see if we can translate any of this writing?
Sure, why not?
Is it in that? I take it it's in that. Is it? Do you say it's that Nicole language?
Yeah, I think I have a map. I think you already have an idea, so I'll just... Oh, well, I didn't. Oh, that's funny. I thought I had cut and paste that, but I guess not. I have to cut and paste. I don't even know why they bother putting the dead end corridor. Oh, I guess I have to erase some words. Erase some words. Okay.
Okay, I see.
I erased some keywords, so. So you're in the control room.
So there's the pyramid, and then there's the two floating hexagons on either side.
Yeah.
Then so we're in the other room.
I have a theory about this.
Yeah, so with mad science, weird science, you think you might be able to activate this if you do a electrical repair roll.
Okay, so let's
Do it. What do we got to lose?
Yeah. It's not like anything can kill us in here.
No, we're
Okay.
perfectly safe.
Yes, I succeeded in my electrical repair roll.
So you do that, and then suddenly the thing that says 3 sides, the front and the 2 sides, they light up. The blank slate wall lights up, and you see a map that looks weird. Do you have like geology or?
I don't have geology. I have some natural world.
Oh, natural world? How much?
I have archaeology and anthropology.
Oh, you have geology.
No, not geology. Anthropology and archaeology.
That might. It's high, right? Really high.
Okay.
Just roll it. Roll it.
Yeah.
I could spend 4 luck with a standard success. Do it.
Yeah, spend the 4 luck.
Okay, I'll spend it.
You realize this is a map, but it looks a little bizarre, and you realize this is like Pangea. And there are locations on the map marked.
Okay.
But you'll have to decipher it, like do the weird transform of Pangea into the continent.
Take a picture of the map.
Is it a relief?
Yeah.
Like, can we take a rubbing of it?
No, it's a flat screen.
Yeah,
It's
take a
like
picture.
it was this black obsidian glass, and then suddenly images showed up on it, like magic.
Sorcery.
Okay.
I'll take some
Yeah.
photos of the whole place, to be fair, of the floating things and the map and the control room. Can we work out what some of this writing says?
Yeah, do you have roll your Nakal?
Oh, right. Ooh, I missed it by 8, so I'm going to spend a luck.
The words are like there's for the map locations, they say these are various outposts.
Right.
Huh.
Okay. And then some of the other stuff, they look like controls. Like something like you see a phrase like gate controls or something like that.
Nothing that says turn off the poison.
Gate controls.
And then
I don't think it's a garage door opener.
No.
and then while you're looking at this thing, then you suddenly notice that Shapiro's suddenly in the room with you guys. Like,
What?
he walks in.
What?
Wait, what?
He goes, yeah, why don't you guys do your spot hidden?
What?
Okay.
Shapiro. Who's Shapiro?
The doctor.
I got a regular.
I did not make it.
I got a regular success.
I got a regular success.
Okay. So one thing that Longfeather noticed before when you guys were in New York City is Shapiro seems to always sweat a lot.
Yeah.
And now you guys are in this jungle and everything, and you see him. He's not sweating.
Hmm.
Shoot him in the kneecap.
he goes, and Shapiro shows up, and he goes, "Oh, this is amazing. I had wanted to catch up with you and tell you that I had had found out that it is the Yellow Death, and unfortunately, there's no cure."
Blang.
Shoot him
Of course. Yeah.
Well, I heard Bronson just shoot him.
Yeah.
Are you gonna
How
shoot
did
him?
how did he find us?
Yeah, where'd he come from?
Yeah. How come he
You
didn't
gonna
get
ask
eaten
him?
by the flying thing?
No,
Yeah.
Okay, where did he come from? Did he come from the hallway leading outside, or?
Yeah, he said I followed your trail and I luckily I caught up with you before those flying things came out.
I shoot him.
Roll your attack. It's a surprise.
Blam.
Quick draw.
Standard success.
Roll your damage.
Oh, jeez. Hold on a sec. Okay, I gotta roll dice. So what? 11.
11. Let me check his hit points. Yeah. So just as you
You better have reptilian skin under that.
Yeah. This turns out to be normal.
Otherwise, let me feel oh shit.
so you hit him, and he takes damage. Yeah, and you ripped a part of his some skin off, and you see some reptilian skin underneath. But he's good.
Not dead.
What's his dex? Oh, Longfeather goes first.
Get him.
Okay, so what did he do?
You see, well, he doesn't get to do anything right now. He just got shot.
Yeah, he was gonna come in and monologue, and I'm like, screw that.
Yeah.
Just shoot him right back out of the frame.
I would just recommend not killing him because I want to get some information out of this guy.
All right. So just only mostly kill him.
Yes. Mostly dead.
Mostly dead.
Has he got any mooks with him?
You're not sure because you're in the control room. But yeah, so what's Longfeather want to do?
Well, he just got shot, right?
Yeah,
So-
he just got shot.
By me.
I'm gonna draw my tomahawks and get in a defensive. Oh, and actually, you know what? I'm just gonna aim at him to see what he does.
Okay, you do
With
an
the
aim.
game.
Okay,
Yeah.
and then it's Ashstein.
Ashstein? Okay. I'm gonna have Ashstein actually try to what's the word for it? It's just kind of grab him and like
Do a
hold-
maneuver.
Yeah, maneuver.
Subdue him.
yeah, exactly. There
Okay,
it
do a
is.
maneuver.
Okay.
He's gonna fight back.
All right. So I got a 4.
Oh. He got a hard success, but your 4 is probably extreme.
Yes.
So you succeed. So you're grappling him, and what do you want to do? Just grab his arms and stuff?
Yeah, but like I said, I want to grab his arm and kind of force him, and someone's saying, "Yes, somebody give me something to tie him up with."
I got some rope.
Yeah, it's time.
Help tie him up with some rope. And since I'm a sailor, I do have knot work. That's a craft.
Okay, so
So I can make some pretty good knots.
I'll let him monologue a little.
Yeah, I'm gonna string him up like one of those Japanese S&M things, right? He's like totally hogtied.
He starts talking. Let's see, where's this? I have to look for his monologue.
Ooh, we could try and hypnotize him.
He goes, "You will not succeed. The inner night will eliminate humanity." And then, yeah, and then he keeps on monologuing.
Yeah, I'm looking at the door, seeing if like some mooks are coming in or something like that.
And then,
And then,
oh, where's that picture?
Where's the picture of our doom?
Yeah.
Remember this thing?
Holy crap! I hate those things.
Yeah, he transforms into one of those.
Oh no!
Oh my god!
Yeah, it's like no.
Hang on. Is this one of those formless spawns? Because I want to see if I can bind it.
Oh, you're right. It is.
Have it as a pet.
I'll see if I can bind it.
Okay, you have to do a hard. This is your first casting, so you need to do a hard success. I think it's a.
I have faith in you. You can do it.
I believe it's a hard power roll for the first time you throw it.
Right.
They can always succeed, but let's double check.
And how many magic points?
Let's figure out casting a spell. Hard power roll. You could push if you fail.
Right.
Then the spell is a bind formless spawn. Let's look it up.
It's the first time I've ever cast a spell in Call of Cthulhu.
Wow.
Right, here we go. Oh, shit. First time I ever cast a spell in Call of Cthulhu and I rolled 94.
Oh, jeez.
Okay. So
my power is 90.
You can burn enough luck.
You say I need to get a hard.
You need a hard pow for the first time.
That much luck.
It's worth it. It's worth it.
I would have to spawn 45, which would leave me with 10 luck.
Or you push the roll and re-roll.
I don't have a feeling that this scenario is going to last too much longer, though.
Right, I'm going to spend the luck to be on the safe side.
Okay. So casting times 1 round. Cost is only 1 point.
Wow.
Yes.
Oh, 1 sand point. Sorry. 1 sand point, not magic point.
Oh. 1 point. 18. I'd rather spend the luck and then roll again, because then I can't spend luck on a push roll.
So it costs you 1 sand. Casting 1 round. Oh, it doesn't say what the cost in magic points is. That's weird.
That is weird.
You bind him, though, if you spend the luck.
Yep, spend the luck. It's only for 1 round.
It takes 1 round to cast it.
Oh, right, okay.
So is this like something you have to refresh from time to time? Otherwise, he loses control, or is it a one and done?
I think it's a one and done.
Wow.
So it was the doctor, right? And it turned into this thing.
Know. It looked like the doctor.
Yeah, was he? Who knows who was impersonating who?
Yeah, I just think he was impersonating it.
Well, we can make him do. He's like under the control, right? And so we can.
Oh, here it is. Wait. Here's the thing. First, you threw the spell.
Yeah.
Then the caster must succeed a opposed power roll with the target.
Uh-oh.
Each cast of the binding costs 1 sand point and variable magic points.
Is it based on? Is it like based on the size or something, or what is it?
One option: open the caster and invest a number of magic points equal to 1/5 of the summoned creature's POW to gain a bonus die. The opposed POW check.
There you go.
Yeah. Right. So it might be worth pushing that roll instead, then, hadn't it?
Oh, so he requires a post roll, and post rolls cannot be pushed.
Right, okay. I'll just go with with what I've done.
Okay, and then let me figure out its POW. What's its POW? But you have a high POW, right? 90, so that's pretty good.
Yeah.
So roll your opposed POW.
But your dice hate you.
Roll your pal.
Oh, got 5.
Oh, nice.
That's extreme. Okay, I'll just roll some percentile dice and. Yeah, I rolled 74, so I found it. So there's some magic points spent, but we won't care about it. I think you'll have enough.
Right, I've got 18 altogether.
So it's bound. Like, if you can talk to it and stuff, you can actually order it to do stuff. And...
Oh, wow.
You got a little buddy now. a huge barn-sized buddy. I don't know what size it is.
Well, I wonder, can it tell us what it is, what it's doing, what its goal is, or why it was impersonating him, or
Can it talk?
because it's obviously nefarious, right?
Yeah.
It's got some plans, or it's working for someone.
Yeah, I'll ask it and, just say, who are you? Can you speak?
Yeah, let's say, it used to speak English anyway, so I assume it can make sounds. So we'll make some really horrible, like, sort of odd English sound.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so...
Well, I mean, you can command it to take the form of a human body, right? Because it was a human body before.
But will I still have control over it if it's not in that form? I don't know if I want to take the risk.
I don't know.
He tells you his name is Shahirzad.
What?
He's a serpent man. I am Serpent Man.
What have you been sent here to do?
He goes, to open the gate.
The gate to where?
Excuse me.
To your doom.
I think you could be a little more specific on that.
Yeah. Where does this gate lead?
To a land, some other land that you have no comprehension as to where it goes.
What's this land called?
He says some name that you don't. It's some weird name. Oh, but you could do a Cthulhu mythos.
Failed.
Yeah, so he says some place. He goes, I have become the darkness.
You've become our butt puppet.
Yeah, exactly. on a very short leash, too.
You do a psychology roll. Do a psychology.
What, on a big block?
Psychoanalyze him. Make him cry. Daddy, why didn't you hug me?
Failed.
Okay. What else do you want to do?
Well, I want to know, is he the one that put the poison in the well originally? Or actually did?
That, yeah.
Yeah, I'll ask him, did you put the poison in the well?
He goes, yes.
And was that the source of the disease?
Yes. Death powers the gate.
Balls.
Okay. How do we turn it off?
Yeah. I'll ask him what anyone's actually telling me.
He tells you.
telling him.
He tells you the gate is indestructible.
Well, really, because we got this really big bomb, and so I guess we're gonna be able to test that.
How do these controls work? And I'll point to the ones in the room.
So he tells you, like, there's a button. There's a button that if you hit it, it will actually activate the gate, and then there's various controls and stuff.
What's on the other side of the gate?
Yeah, we asked him that, but he was being all.
He tells you it's just that he gives you a name, but you don't know what it is.
It's been all cryptic.
No, yeah, it's the genie in the bottle. He's not gonna. He has to answer you because you bound him, but he doesn't have to tell you everything, right?
Ask him if there's a cure to the disease.
Oh yeah.
Or a way of neutralizing it.
Only serpent people are immune to it. It will wipe out all humanity.
I'll actually ask him, can you make a formula to kill the serpent people? He's bound, so
He's not quite sure. I mean, there's no reason to do it, so he's not sure.
It's like the magic 8 ball. Science point to maybe.
But do another psychology check.
I can't believe I've got this psychology thing is higher mine. Oh, I passed it this time.
You realize he's losing grasp on his humanity. He's getting slower on his answers. He's getting a little less snippety. And maybe he growls more as he's talking. Something's going on. You don't know what's going on.
I'm going to gather the crew into a huddle.
Yes.
And say, right, do you think we should just take him out? I mean, I could just tell him, don't move. You're not allowed to move. As we just start drilling him with everything we've got.
Put a big old pile of explosives under him.
Well, I think we can, like I said, we might want to ask him a couple more questions about the what's the organization called? The
Inner Night.
Yeah, the Inner Night, because he's clearly, let's see how many more answers. He seems like he's losing his grip. But
that's the rival. That's the rival to the Serpent people, right?
Yeah.
Or I thought.
Yeah, those are the bad guys.
Yeah, because I want to, like I said, I want to know where. Like I said, I think getting some base locations and stuff might be helpful. I'm sure he would know some of that.
Yeah.
Right. We'll ask a few more questions and then we'll just waste it.
Yeah. So you realize he's losing his grip on. Something's going on. He's not becoming less of a person.
I'll let Arthur ask a couple of questions about what he wants to say, and then we'll waste it.
Probably I'll give you a couple of questions, and then his humanity will be gone, and he won't be able to answer anything.
Yeah, like I said, Could you please for me list some exact locations for some Inner Night bases?
Okay. Let me give you.
What is the one thing the Inner Night does not want us to know?
Let me find out where this is. See, I haven't read ahead that much. There's an island off of Brazil. You will go there. There's a place called Snake Island off the coast of Brazil.
Well, that's imaginative.
Yeah.
And it's
original.
Yeah, it's in Spanish, which I can't pronounce properly, so I'll just do a translation. And let me see if this is a base. There's something in Calcutta.
I'm feeling quite groovy that I can not only get humans under my control, I can now get weird creatures from other dimensions under my control.
It's going to make me a fortune.
I'm feeling pretty kind of, pumped at the moment.
Yeah. I was going to say, it's been a good day for Mesmo.
This one, let me check if it's a location. Maybe this is not a base. So, yeah, he'll tell you about, I think, so Calcutta and Snake Island.
And
One more question before we.
Okay.
Man.
All right, and then the question's going to be. Oh God. I said, yeah. Yeah. What? What's the secret? What's the secret between you and this organization?
You are rebels. You work for my people.
Aha.
At that point,
You work for your own destruction.
Well, now we know we can't trust anybody.
at that point, I might just go point blank and give him both barrels.
Oh yeah, but guns don't work on these things. Remember?
Yeah,
I have to death ray him to death.
Death ram.
Oh, do you have any charges left?
Yeah, I do. I still have a couple left.
Are we going to actually do it in here, or because do we want to keep this room? Do we want to do we want to destroy this? Or
we have to just stop. We have to. If it's powered by dead people, we just have to stop people from dying. If they cure everyone from the Yellow Death, that's not going to be a problem anymore. But we can, I'm sure, and with the bomb, this place isn't going to be here very long. Oh, we could even have to move it closer to this place if we wanted to.
Oh no, it's in the blast radius actually.
Okay, so there we go.
Oh.
This place will be taken care of.
yeah, but he might come round before then, and then
I'll kill him.
yeah, that's
So you're just gonna.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm just gonna shove the death ray in his mouth and pull the trigger.
Yeah. So you have to shoot it lots of times.
What?
Has a lot of hit points. So.
I killed one of these things before. It only really took me 2 shots.
Oh well, we'll see.
Yeah.
Look up his hit points, so.
I'm retreating to a safe distance while he does this.
Okay, I'm gonna spend 2 points and make it an extreme success.
Oh, there you go. Then
Yeah.
it's max damage.
Yeah, so then it's already 15, and then it'll be another. And it'll be another 13 on top of that.
That does it. That does it. With the extreme, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, you do whack it with a one shot. Wow, that is like one shot to the head.
Wow.
Yeah, just shoved it in its mouth and pulled the trigger. Watch it turn into a husk and go.
So when you go back outside, though, you see the night gaunts have returned.
Balls.
Hey, Longfeather, you want to fire one of those arrows full of dynamite off in the direction? With a head start.
Are they just perched again?
Yeah, they're perched again.
Or do they know we're here?
They don't seem like it, but they're perched along the cliff walls.
And just to be able to get away. Are we going to rig this thing to blow, or what are we doing with it?
This thing's in the blast radius of the bomb, so we're not even going to need to do that.
But what if we have to end up? What if we have to end up disabling the bomb? I mean, are we really sure that we need to detonate the bomb? Because if we're just going to let the bomb blow up, we might as well just get the hell out of Dodge, right? And then let it all happen.
Well, see, here's the thing: I can't turn it off. If I turn it off, it blows up. So
maybe we'll find something.
Yeah, if we can.
Have we called to talk to our organization? Maybe they have some advice.
Tried. Is anyone? Did we bring a radio with us?
If you have the radio, you still need to string up the antenna. And
Yeah, I don't think we did.
You're inside the cave.
Isn't that standard gear? Isn't that in the plane?
No, you probably have the radio, or the doctor has it. But
we did use it in the village.
Yeah.
Where after we spoke to the boy.
But to call, you need to go outside and string up the antenna.
Yeah, and who wants to volunteer for that one?
I mean, I'll try it, but so I mean, what do we do with this thing? Because we can't. No, I mean, we don't want to leave a gate machine.
I mean, as
We
I
got a
said-
lot of dynamite.
Yeah, but
You could try blow it up and see if it does anything.
yeah. I mean, I'm still under the impression that it has an off switch. All of these things have to have an off switch on them.
Well, not necessarily, but yeah.
Yeah, I mean,
You could put dynamite on the control room and on the gates and stuff, and then light it and see what happens. But you need to get out of the blast radius.
Uh huh.
And then, of course, when this goes off, it may or may not call those night gaunts to you.
Yeah.
How far is the jungle away from the opening?
Oh, so the opening and then cliff goes down, and then there's rubble there, and then it's just jungle right there.
So do you want to blow it then?
I mean,
You still have fuse, so you could light a long fuse and then get out and then have it blow up inside. But you have to sneak by the night gaunts.
Okay. Yeah, so we got to stealth past them first.
yeah. My stealth is only 30.
Mine is. Mine's a bit higher than that, but not much.
Yeah.
What if we just hugged against the cliff face and just went around the cliff? Would that offer us any more kind of advantage or
Well,
cover?
if you hug along the side of the cliff outside of the thing, then whatever explodes inside there can't hurt you, right?
But I mean, if we hug it and move along the side of it as far as we can go to get away from the night gaunts in the opposite direction,
It's still a stealth to see if they didn't notice you, right?
right?
I have an idea, but I won't tell you unless you have an idea.
I mean,
what if can we bring down the side of the mountain on top of this thing, as well as blowing it up?
You know that from the debris beneath, maybe this thing got exposed by the survey group. So you know that this rock, some of it could shear off, but you don't know how much. But you guys don't have demolitions, right? So if you have demolition, you can do a controlled charge.
Well, I have, but it's only 1%.
Or burn enough luck.
All of my 10 luck.
So I think we need to try to stop people from using it.
Yeah, and if we could bring some of the
Okay, well, Longfeather, you're a sneaky bastard, right?
Yeah.
So you guys have more dynamite plus long fuse.
Yeah. Let's just set some charges and light it and leave. You mean?
Well, that's half of it, right?
I can do. I'll do an idea roll on this. Let's see. Okay, I got a hard success.
So you could try what you did before, which is draw the night gaunts away. Longfeather could sneak away, set off, have a long fuse charge to draw as many away as he can, and then you guys. But before he does that, you guys set up the explosives on the inside with a long fuse, and then try to get out with. Try to get out, and then both. You know, once the other explosion goes off, you light your fuse inside, and then you try to get out. And then hopefully you're out of this place and away from the place when it goes off.
Yeah, I mean, most people, that only needs one person to stay behind. Most people could already get out so that they're not in danger.
Well, the problem is the night gaunts are there too, so you don't know.
Oh, okay. But just shooting, just like upsetting them is going to cause them to take flight, and that might not help us. Right. So how do we lure them away?
So I remember Matt did his Cthulhu Mythos, and didn't he get the night gaunt? Oh, maybe that's the other game.
Oh, that was me.
Did you get a extreme?
With the
Cthulhu Mythos.
with the
So
icons, yeah.
you know from your Cthulhu Mythos also that from that previous one, they're not dumb. So the first time all of them went and looked and there was nothing there.
Go the other direction.
So you know they're not dumb. They may not fall for that a second time. But you know they probably would check, but not all of them may go.
Yeah.
I just think if we all go together, try and sneak out, if we get seen, at least we've got more of an advantage of fighting them as a group than if we all went individually.
But what I'm saying is if you set off some charges further away, then at least they'll draw some of them off. You know, I have to fight a dozen of them.
Yeah, because we're not gonna be able to kill 12. I'll run out of ammo long before.
Then we kind of have to stealth away. I mean, but we could always light a. Well, I guess you guys could sneak away, and I could hang out, and then I could light the long stem dynamite at the gate, and then get the heck out of Dodge.
Well, the issue is they can't all sneak because they're not. That's the problem.
Say what?
They're not as sneaky as you, so they'll make some noise and shit.
When they just get discovered, getting away. There's no cover for that.
No. That's why it's probably better for you to try and sneak off to set the charges to distract them, whilst we plant the charges in the cave, and then get out. But the only problem is if whoever sneaks away, if they fail their dice roll, they're going to be on their own trying to fight off 12 night gaunts.
Yeah.
That's what I'm just thinking. Maybe we all just go together. At least we've got more of an advantage of shooting at them.
I mean, we're not going to be able to get out of here then unnoticed. It's likely, right?
Yeah, you figure with 4 of you, 1 of you gonna screw up your stealth.
Yeah.
And then Matt is down to 10 luck, right? So
yeah,
and I got like none.
Yeah, and somebody doesn't get a reroll.
Yeah, so we need to try to draw them off. So, but to draw them off, then we can't shoot at where they are because that just puts them in the air. So
somebody need to bring a gun that shoots out sleeping gas or something.
Thing is, if they're resting, they might not even, we might have an advantage of trying to get away. And the things didn't even have any faces. Where are their eyes?
They have a facsimile.
Who knows what senses they use? Yeah, to see you. Well, we got in here without them seeing us.
We got in here because we lured them off.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We detonated that dynamite farther away, and that happened to lure away 12 of them. So we got in without that.
I think I fall for it again.
Well, just put it somewhere else in a different location.
Yeah, I mean, okay, I guess. Do we know enough to navigate? So, like, if I sneak off in another direction a ways, a mile or so, and then plant some dynamite, and then circle back around.
Mm-hmm.
Try to meet you guys at a location.
Yeah, that sounds reasonable.
Yeah, so the long fuse, the longest it'll probably burn is like I would guess 15 minutes. It won't be
Okay.
like enough for you to get like whole mile in the jungle. So
Yeah,
I just hope
Okay,
you don't
well-
don't come across any spiders whilst you're there.
I know. So we'll just have to coordinate the best we can time-wise with general times. You
yeah,
know.
so you could go off, and then the guys on the inside could set up the dynamite on the inside, and with the long fuse. And then when they hear your explosion, they can light theirs and then try to sneak out. Right.
And sneak out. Yeah. Hopefully. Okay.
Okay.
I think that's our best option.
Your sneak has a bonus, right?
Yes.
Yeah. Do your sneak.
And I must die. 23. So it is. I got a hard success.
Yeah. So easily you sneak out.
Okay.
So you plant the dynamite, set it off. Somebody roll 2d6.
What's this for? The number of them?
Yep.
Roll your 2d6.
Who's rolling?
You might as well roll. It's your dynamite.
Oh shit.
Mm.
Okay. Blame it on me if I screw it up.
Yep, exactly.
All right. 5, 7, 8, 9.
9. Oh, that
Yeah.
leaves only 3.
Wow.
Not bad.
I guess that's about as good as we could have hoped for.
Okay, so you guys can try to sneak out.
Yeah.
All right. So let's
As sneakily as possible.
let's see how this is gonna work. All right.
Have we got a roll for this? I take it.
Yeah.
Yep.
Oh shit.
Here it goes.
So what are you rolling?
Stealth.
Stealth. All right.
So that's good news, right?
I failed horribly.
I don't have enough luck to.
Okay, so 2 you failed.
I did not fail.
Okay, so your 2 buddies have made noise, and then the last 3 didn't take off. They they're on the side of the wall, and then maybe one of you guys kick a rock or something, and their heads swivel and see you guys.
Run,
Yeah.
serpentine.
Okay.
Would we,
Ash
would
time.
we-
What do you want to do?
would we have enough time to run into cover because they're flying creatures?
Yeah, you're still partially down the cliff when they see you.
How far away from like cover are we?
Maybe if you run for a round or 2, you'll get into the jungle.
Oh God. I do not have a lot of faith in our
But
ability.
you made your stealth, so they didn't see you.
You just
I
have to
mean-
run faster than the guy behind you. That's all.
So, Dr. Ashstein, what do you want to do?
I'm going to go for the jungle, but I'm going to try to do it without being seen.
Okay. Jack.
Well, I'm the shortest and the slowest of the group, so I'm gonna stand my ground, whip out my shotgun, and start shooting at the 3 that saw us.
Okay.
What's your movement rate, Jack?
Well, I'm a 60 dex, so
Because mine's 5. My movement rate. So I'm pretty slow as well.
So basically, my idea is I'm going to be retreating and covering the back of everybody, just like
Yeah.
as
So
I
actually,
go.
they go at 65, so they're actually heading towards you.
Wow.
So they're faster than Jack, but they're heading towards you.
All right. So the question is, do we want to make this the cliffhanger and resolve the combat?
Up to you guys. There's 15 minutes.
Yeah, I'm saying because I'll go ahead and start shooting. It's just I don't know how long it's going to take to resolve the combat.
Yeah.
Not too long. There's only 3 of them.
Yeah.
All right, so then that's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna be retreating and
Okay.
shooting.
Okay, why don't you take a shot at one? It'll be medium range. So
And I just standard success.
okay, roll damage.
And medium range is 2d6.
Yeah, 2d6.
Geez, 5.
Did some damage.
Yep.
And then Dr. Mesmo, yeah, they're coming for you.
I'll stand next to Jack shoulder to shoulder.
Oh, wow. Okay.
Okay. Fire.
How far away are they?
Okay. They're medium for the regular shotgun, so they're probably. But you're doing a solid shot, right?
I might use my pistol because I'm better. I've got more of a chance hitting with my pistol.
So the pistol is probably still like medium range, but yeah, if you hit.
Right, I will fire. If I fire 3 shots, I get disadvantage dice down.
Yeah, for every shot.
Right, I will do 3 shots.
Okay.
So.
That the one he already hit?
Yeah.
Okay.
So first shot is I rolled the same 51, so that's a miss. Second shot. Oh my god! That if I didn't have the bonus dice, I'd have had a 3. But I have got a 43, which is still not a hit.
Your last shot.
And the last shot is another miss.
Okay, blam, blam, blam.
Yeah.
Okay, they're going to. Dr. Ashstein.
Did I make it?
3 of these creatures that are going to fall on your comrades.
Okay, I guess I should shoot them. I guess.
Okay, fire at one of them.
Alright, let's see. It's a regular success.
Okay, roll your damage.
Okay, so that's 12.
Are you going to hit the one that was already damaged or a new one?
I'll hit one of the new ones.
Okay, it goes down.
There you go.
Okay, so one on Bronson and one on Mesmo. So Bronson, fight back or dodge?
I'm going to fight back. Standard success.
I got a regular success, so actually it beats you for fighting back. But they don't do too much damage.
Well, I'm pretty dead anyway, so.
So they only do die 4, which is pretty lame.
Okay. I got no luck to spend either, so balls.
1 point.
Wow, no.
Okay, Dr. Mesmo, fight back or dodge?
I will fight back. Right. And I think I have got a... Oh, come on, load up. I got a regular success.
It missed, so do damage.
It's 1d3, isn't it? 2 damage.
Yeah, that's nothing. It bounces off. And then
That's risky.
Dr. Ashstein.
All right, let's take another shot.
Which one? The one on Mesmo or the one on Bronson?
I'll kill the one that's trying to kill Mesmo.
And it's a penalty die. They're in combat.
Okay, let's see. So let's roll the penalty die. And it doesn't matter because it's basically the same thing. So it's a regular success either way.
Okay, damage.
Damage is going to be 15.
Kills it.
Ooh.
It's well, I had a move out of their turn, so it's I'll get Bronson. Let Bronson go.
All right, so they're in close range now, right?
Yeah, he's hand to hand with you.
Shooty.
You get a bonus die. Oh, and then you're hand to hand, so penalty, so it evens out.
All right. Standard success.
Oh, 4 die 6. This might do it.
Nice.
Wow. Let's see. 20.
That kills it.
Blam!
Wow.
Dead. They only have 12 hit points and have 2 points of armor, so. Yeah, it goes, and then you guys run off in the jungle before their brethren come back. Oh, that was very close.
Good job.
Sort of Mesmo's thinking that he killed the one that Arthur shot.
So you guys go back to the. You make it all the way back to, it's like a wife, and you're back at the farm place, right? And you go back to the doctor's place. You guys can do spot hidden.
Okay.
I got
Regular success.
Regular. Yeah.
You
I got
find
nothing.
there was signs of struggle, but somebody had cleaned up, but not very well. You find some blood, and then you find in a chest bone, human bone.
It took his skin.
And where the doctor had put the bomb, it's not where it was, but you do find it somewhere else. Like somebody moved it.
So wait, the bones, are they fresh bones or are they like?
Yeah, fresh bones. Like,
oh, that's disgusting.
Yeah. But the antiviral machine has finished running, and there's like one vial of something there.
Antiviral stuff?
Yeah,
Yay.
one vial. That's good for one dose.
Which is good for how many people?
Like one person. Because so if you look at the notes, which Dr. Ashstein can look at, it looked like Shapiro had gotten, and he's verified it's the Yellow Death, and he says, I'm going to run the first batch to do the serum, and he's going to run one just to see if it works.
Okay.
And,
so we could
but here's the thing: you found the bomb, right? It's been moved.
Yeah.
You lift it. There's 1 hour left. Cliffhanger.
Dun dun dun.
It's gonna come down to, do we save everybody or do we disarm the shit? Do we try to disarm it?
So Mr. Serpent Man had shut. He had ratcheted down the time on it before he left.
Well, if we could ratchet down the time, I'm under the impression I could probably increase it.
So he was.
No, it does not increase.
Is the plane still there?
The plane's all broken up.
Broken up, and it has parts. Like
it has parts.
Yeah.
Well, the thing that really gets me is the thing said death powers the gate. So if we let the bomb go off, that's going to cause mass death, and the gate will go off. So
Oh no, you guys set up the dynamite, right? I assume.
Yeah.
So that went off. Like after
that did go off. Okay.
away, then you hear like a kaboom way over there.
Right, but I'm hoping it blew everything up.
Go back later to see if it's destroyed.
Yeah, that's what I'm worried about. Yeah, we'll find out either way, I guess.
He
what if we
went there to go through the gate.